Hi there, coming to you from outside Olympic Park in London. Welcome to this Inside Edge presented by Citi. I'm thrilled to be joined by our amazing gold medal panel, Maurice Greene, Brian Clay. Let's preview Monday's action, and let's start with the ladies and the 100-meter women's hurdles. I'm going to say one name because that's the name we can't stop talking about, Lolo. Let me ask you this. Lolo Jones has been talking the talk. We know she can do that. Can she walk the walk on Monday?
Well, it's time for her to show that she can. You know, her Olympic dream is just like everybody else's, and she's going to come out here and she's going to put up a great fight. She is capable of doing great things, but she just has to put it all together at the right time.
So I was talking to Lolo today. stealing one from Mo here.
Love your name drops. Love them.
I was talking to Lolo today, and you know, she wants this bad. I mean, she wants it bad. You know, she doesn't want to be known as that girl that was a failure, that wasn't able to accomplish that gold medal. And you know, I get to talk to her a lot, and I talk to her a lot about, you know, getting past that and moving past that and just, you know, wanting this gold medal bad, but, you know, almost more than anything in the world, but not wanting it too bad. And I think if she goes out there and she wants it too bad, that can mess things up. That can become crippling in your performance. And so it's a very fine balance, and I'm hoping that she has that figured out because I think she deserves it. I think she deserves this medal. She's been training, she's been putting in the time, she's been working hard, she's been doing everything that she's supposed to be doing, just like all the other girls. And I would just love to see that story come full around and see her walk away with a medal.
How much do you worry about that? Nowadays, image is everything. I mean, it's always been true, but more than ever now. And she's done a fantastic job getting a name for herself out there.
Yeah.
How much do you worry about that all of a sudden, though, the pressure of all of a sudden everybody's looking and you have done so much off the track and now, oh, shoot, I got to take care of this. That's a lot of pressure.
Well, yeah, and that's the good and the bad, all in one.
Yeah.
You know, and like he was saying, you can want it so bad. If she goes out there and feels all of the pressure that she's been putting on herself by being out there in the media and doing everything, and if she presses too much, and the hurdles is a very technical event, if you start pressing, you might end up on the ground. You know, so it has to be, like I say about sprinting, you got to find that right groove and just ride the wave and just ride it to the sunset.
And for me, you know, I'm at a little different point in my career right now where I've had to start paying attention to the off-the-track stuff, you know, and what's going to come after track and field. And so I understand where Lolo's at and what she's doing with the media and the marketing and all that kind of stuff. And I think they're setting a decent groundwork for what could possibly come after if she puts this together. But I think at the same time, you have to be careful that these types of things don't become distractions. And I know no matter how much you try to shield yourself or your coaches or anybody try to shield you, sometimes those things get within your little inner circle and they get into your head. And so I'm hoping that they've done a good enough job of keeping her shielded. I'm hoping that she comes out and she's focused. And the hunger, of course, is there, but also the balance and kind of that peace that you have to have, the calm before the storm that you have to have, is there for her so that she can come out and perform the way that we all know that she's capable of doing.
I'm gonna
and not to mention, though, there are two other girls who want just as much press and media stuff that she wants to, in Kelly Wells and Dawn Harper, which is the reigning Olympic champion.
I mean, you've got Dawn Harper, who's got an amazing story as well. You know, I mean, just an amazing girl, and you know, coming from last year, or not last year, but in 2008, the last Olympics, and running without a shoe sponsor and having to borrow her pair of shoes. I mean, it's an incredible knee surgery. Yeah, knee surgery. I mean, incredible story, and comes back to win the gold medal. This is going to be amazing for whoever wins, and if it would, I think the best thing possible would be that the girls go 1, 2, 3 from the U.S. and then everybody's happy, and then we don't have to worry about anything. But Sally Pearson's going to make it tough. I mean, there's a bunch of girls that are going to make it tough. So
I love that, and I love right now leading in with that kind of fairy tale situation going to this, because we're about to see his blood pressure go up a lot when I talk about the men's 400 final. It just dropped right there. The first time since 1980, a non-boycott year.
Yes.
There's no Americans that are going to be representing this race. What happened? What's going on?
We have never had a year where the men 400 has not had somebody, and even okay, yes, we boycotted in 1980, but then you can still go back the years. We've always had two, at least two.
Yeah.
And now for us not to have one, I mean, it kind of really hurt my heart to see LaShawn Merritt just go out there and jog out the blocks. I think he should have, you know, given up that spot and not even went out there and attempted that to let one of our other guys, because we have a lot of guys. They're young, yes, but maybe we could have had one in there if he would have did that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with Mo. I mean, look, I understand wanting to be on the Olympic team. I understand wanting to go out and try and just see if you can make it work. But, I mean, if you're going to go out and jog, it's obvious that you knew that you weren't going to be able to run that race. And you just got to wonder how long it was that he knew that he wasn't going to be able to run that race. And it is kind of sad when you think about the fact that we've got this whole group of guys that are training for the 400 right now, because we have to have our 4x400 meter team plus the alternates for that team. So there are other guys that could have gone out and at least made it around the track. And that's it's kind of sad. I mean, you wish that one of those guys would have had that opportunity. But look, you know, LaShawn's an unbelievable athlete. You know, he's a great guy, nice guy. You can't take anything away from him. He earned that spot, so I get it. But it's just too bad we couldn't have somebody there that could have, you know, really given it a good shot.
Hindsight. That would have been a nice call. How about the men's 400 hurdles? Two-time gold medalist and defending champ Angelo Taylor. Can he do it again?
Angelo, you know what is this, 4?
Yes.
Is this number 4 for him?
I would say this race is going to be just as exciting as the 100-meter final.
It's going to be tight.
That's a high bar.
I understand, but you have Angelo, who is a defending Olympic champion. You have the defending other Olympic champion in Felix Sanchez. And then you have the world champion in Daniel Greene. And then you have Javier from the Dominican Republic. He's a silver medalist last year, and I know he is fuming to come out here. This race might be the whole race and the closest race of these Olympic Games.
These guys have been running well, too. It's not like some of them haven't been running well. I mean, they've been running well for the last, you know, year. They've all been putting down time. So it's going to be close. They all ran well in the prelims. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this one. I mean, the 400-meter hurdles,
no more
is
predictions
tough.
for me.
Yeah, it's tough.
You did right. You're batting about 500. You did all right.
I'm all right. But, you know.
Anything else you're looking forward to on Monday?
Man, just great competitions. It's exciting in there in that stadium.
You know, as much as I'm a USA fan, I am a huge USA fan. I'm looking forward to seeing what Great Britain brings to the table. I mean, last night was amazing, absolutely amazing for them. To see any country do that and have that type of Olympic Games, or at least for track and field, in their home country, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. And just being a fan of the Olympics, it was inspiring. I mean, I was just blown away. I could not believe that it lined up that perfectly. The greatest night in British Olympics history ever, period.
And don't be surprised if Jessica Ennis enters into that 100-meter hurdles.
So the place will really go crazy.
Would have won the Beijing Open hurdle race. So.
A little bird came to talk to me.
They were talking about it. So.
But that would be exciting. That place will go crazy.
So I just had to one-up you.
Gentlemen, great insight, but great excitement. That's what I love about you, too.
Hey,
thank you so much.
Track and field is always exciting. That's where
it's a good sport.
We know it. We know it. Thank you, and thank you for watching this Inside Edge presented by Citi. For Brian, for Mo, I'm Laura. We'll see you next time.